Hello, hello, hello. I really didn't even want to do this live. But I have to, because I love so many people in Love Life that have meant so much to me when my company closed down. I didn't have a choice. I had to think fast. I had to act fast. I had over 10,000 women at Beauty Control. I mean, that was the greatest journey of my life. I was there for 27 years. And actually, my anniversary is this month. So happy anniversary to me. And I never, ever, being the person I am, to the core of who I am, and my biggest attribute, I believe, is my loyalty and my stubbornness. I got that too, just ask my husband. But I have nothing to say about Lime Life except for I love them. And I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry because I know so many people are struggling for different reasons. And my word for the year is alignment. And I've really prayed about it. And I have to align with my vision to be able to help people, to be able to serve people, to be able to do something that truly resonates in this world, that I can leave proud. Because this will be it for me. This will be my, I started when I was 21, so I could be that at-home mom. I stayed there till they closed. I was the top leader at Beauty Control. I never wanted that to end. I had too many good friends there. And then we found Lime Life, and it was truly an answer to a prayer. It was. And I love so many people there, so I just want you guys to know that that company is still in my heart. And it will always be. I will always love everyone there. I sent personal messages to many people yesterday telling them I was so happy I got to be a part of their journey. That this is more than a business to me. This is relationships. This is gratefulness. This is gratitude. I'm sure under here says gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Because I love to love. And I love to serve. And I feel like I couldn't do it anymore. I wasn't aligning with the visions that I had to be able to grow leaders, to be able to develop. And it doesn't mean that it doesn't work. It just means it wasn't working for me anymore. And I have nothing but love for everybody. I had to leave 1,200 women. I rolled them up to Kathy. I want her to succeed with them. I want every woman to succeed. But I also have to chase what my heart is telling me to do. And you guys know. You guys know. I love to love and I love to serve. And something did happen to me personally. It doesn't affect anyone else. It affected me personally. And it was decisions that was made in the company. And I don't know what was going on. But it was bad decisions and it only affected me. It didn't affect anyone else. It affected me and one of my leaders. But it was really hard in September because we couldn't get resolution on a very big deal, a very big issue. And I kept telling everyone to pray for me. And it wasn't, even though I was losing my aunt, it wasn't about my aunt. It wasn't about my health. It wasn't about my family. It was about that issue with that leader who was like my soul sister, who is still my soul sister, who I was fighting for. So it resolved itself. It did resolve itself, and I'm so grateful for that. But I want you guys to know that's what nudged me in a new direction. And when it resolved itself, I tried to go back to work. And my heart just wasn't there anymore. It was like I had a broken heart, and I was so sad because I didn't understand why the situation happened, and I couldn't fix it. So, at that moment, something happened again with Lime Life. Everybody knows in the company that they told us that we could be closing. And that has since changed. But when that happened, I looked at it as a sign. I took that as my sign. I will never forget that night when we got that call because I was so broken for so many reasons because I was going through the death of my aunt. And I'll never forget, I just prayed. I said, God, are you talking to me? Are you telling me something? Am I missing something? Is there something you're trying to tell me? Because I don't understand why I'm so hurt and why I've struggled for the last year. What is going on? What is wrong with me? And at that moment, I got a flash of a beautiful woman who a lot of you guys know, who was with me in Lime Life, who she left. She started another company. She left that company and she went to another company. And I'll never forget, I reached out to her and I said, hey, what's going on? Why are you leaving? I was just being nosy. Honestly, I was just being nosy. I wouldn't leave in Limelight. This was 2 years ago. But I was intrigued. I was like, why has she left? She started that other company and now she's going to this company. What's over there? I'm kind of curious. I want to see. And I said, could you send me the comp plan? I'd love to look at it. And I'll never forget looking at that comp plan 2 years ago. And I was like, oh my gosh, lucky you. And I was like, I'm super excited for you. I said, I know you're going to do great things over there. I said, if anything ever happens over here, I'm coming your way. I said, but don't worry about it. I'm not going anywhere, but it's good to know that you're out there and I'm going to keep my eye on you and see how you're doing. So that night happened and her beautiful face just flashed in front of me. And the next day I reached out and I called her and I went, I don't need to know anything. I'm not coming to your company. No, I just want to know one thing. After 2 years, how much are you making there? And that's all I wanted to know. Because you know how we are. Well, very protective of our company and of our brand. And she said, Blair, 25 to 30 a month. And I went, okay, you were my God thing. You were what God was telling me to look at. I said, send me some products. This was at the end of September. October, all I did was test products for a solid month. Solid month. I was like, everything I got. Like she sent me a strip of samples, a cleanser, a toner, not a toner, a cleanser. This is the 4-step. This is their core 4. She sent me all of these. And she said, Blair, I never dreamed that I would have a wellness business. She goes, but this is one of my top 3 sellers. And I'm like, huh? Wellness? Okay. I kind of like wellness. And so she also sent me a bottle of the Cognitive Energy, which is a depression fighter, which is anti-anxiety. I mean, we can't make claims, but what I see it do is the 5 o'clock crash, the 3 o'clock crash goes away, anxiety, depression, brain fog goes away. So all of a sudden I bundled and I started using these 3 products every single day. And within 1 week, I've suffered for the last, you guys know, I've gone to everybody to get rid of all this pain in my body. Within 1 week, the pain released from my hip. The deep joint pain that my mama told me it was after menopausal pain. That's just what that is. And I was like, okay, so I'm, all right, let's keep going. This is in October. Hadn't even considered joining yet. I was just trying all the products. I'd looked at a few other companies. I'd studied some, but I'd already studied her plan. I already knew what her plan was. I already knew 10% on Frontline, 40% when you do 3,000, free to join, free. No fees, no transaction fees, no monthly fees, no yearly fees, join free. And I was like, this is too good to be true. Nah, nothing like that out there exists this good. It can't exist. Then I got on the phone with the CEO and talked to her for 3 hours. And I'm like, she's the real deal. And I'm going to tell you, my husband was so mad at me and the whole month of the entire month. It makes me cry when I think about it. The entire month of November, he was mad at me. He couldn't believe it. What are you doing? L'Occitane just bought them. They're going to be this, that, the other. I'm like, that is not what my gut is telling me. My gut is telling me run right now. And if you have found something better, do it. He was so mad at me on Thanksgiving. He didn't even show up. But he made up for it on Christmas because that boy did so much on Christmas for me. He was like, and after Thanksgiving, I realized I hadn't really shared with him all the joy I was feeling. I was just in my room, just talking to people, communicating with people, just getting started with being able to share this. It was my first month in the business and I didn't know what I was doing. We can do a side hustle. When you're in Limelight, you can sell 3 things. And I sold $14,000 of this last month. Y'all, I've never sold that much in my career. Of just these 3, the collagen, the hydrate, and this. That was the first month in, I sold 7,000. And then the next month, it's every 30 days they order. So all those people got their collagen and hydrate again. Let me just tell you, I have no pain in my hip, no pain for the first time in my back. I can sling George over my head and it doesn't bother me. The recovery, I guess, it takes away the muscle lag of the recovery. I have no feet pain anymore. I have no neck pain anymore. My hair is growing. My nails are growing. My skin is getting, I'm 90 days in. Like, I feel like I've had a little mini facelift and I'm like, the whole month of November, I'm like, how can I do both? How can I serve 2 people? How can I serve 2? No, I can't do that to anyone. And so many of my people joined They did. They joined with me because they trusted me, and they started selling this, and we all got the presidential kit because it had $900 worth of stuff in it, and I'll bring that out later tonight just so you can see what's in it because it was mind-blowing. And everybody started seeing their skin reverse. The damage was reversing. Their skin was looking healthier. Their body was feeling healthier. I'm like, oh my God, I've got something that every 30 days someone's going to reorder, and I didn't get it till this last month. Over the weekend with that 40% sale, you guys, I sold $3,500 on Saturday, and then I topped it with $4,000 on Sunday. I'm selling 3 products. Now, I did tell them as they came in, because this is hilarious, I have to show you this. So this is Lane. So he had all Lime Life. I hid it from him, and I made him become a Bella Boy, and he was mad. That's another reason he was mad, because he loved his products. This is his. Okay, that is his. This is my favorite product in the line. It's Korean Beauty. There's nothing like it. I've tried every product out there. This is the new one that I just opened up. He literally digs his fat little finger in there. And I'm like, really? Use the whole jar in 2 months? And he's like, well, I really like it. My son told me when he came home, he's like, I'm kind of using it everywhere. He was out of his too. I'm like, y'all are insane. But okay. So that is the story. That is the story. I came over here because I saw opportunity for me, for my alignment. My word for the year I knew was having to be alignment. I have to align with my purpose, my dreams, my goals. I was not serving anymore. I wasn't being good to anyone. Cinda Trexler is one step underneath me. I'm like a diamond director, and oh my gosh, we got these beautiful, beautiful, like Tiffany-inspired charm bracelets that's loaded with charms. I got beautiful flowers yesterday from the CEO, who I'm obsessed with. She's 54 and amazing, faith-based, like she talks it and she doesn't care. She's like, I'm leading with who I am. You don't like me? Go to another company. Female-owned. President is her beautiful husband who owns his own tech company, so we have our own tech. And I never understood this whole thing. I just knew that there was always tech issues. That was one of my main concerns over there, and they're fixing it. I know they're working on that. But over here, we own the platform. We don't own it over there. So over here, if there's something that has to be fixed, it happens immediately. So let me tell you why I sold $14,000 last month and how I can help you do that too. So they have this beautiful feature called Create an Offer, okay? So I create one offer, and as soon as someone saw my live, and you saw my post went crazy, everybody, what, all I did was send that link. I'm like, here it is, ends tomorrow night, take advantage of it. And they did. They simply checked themselves out. One of my favorites from my beauty control. She saw me just doing collagen hydrate, because that's all I've done for 60 days. She saw me doing that, and she was like my little, I used to think she was like my little sister, and then someone said, is that your mom? And that's my beautiful Miriam. And she called me one day, the very beginning, back in November, and she said, hey, are you really just selling wellness? And I'm like, right now, that's all I'm selling. I said, I got 3 products. She goes, are you telling me, Blair Billings, that I don't have to color match anyone? I don't have to set up a skincare a routine for someone, that I truly can just sell wellness? And I went, that's exactly what I'm saying. So during the sale, I did the same little link for her, because I can go into her account, create a link. I'm like, this is it. Go do a live, and then just send out your link to everyone. Y'all, she sold like, I don't know, $1,500 during those 2 days. And she was with me in my beauty control days. I have a lot of people from beauty control that are coming back because this is so super easy. So I love the most that my body is pain-free. That's the #1 reason I came here. I want to be able to give that to women. And then the second reason was when we all got that presidential kit and we all started using the skincare and a liquid foundation loaded with hyaluronic acid. And hyaluronic acid, I immediately got rid of Duolab, because for me, it was just, I was having issues with it. Again, these were my personal issues. Nobody else might be having that. But for me, I was having some issues with pods and different things. And she was like, well, we have a pure hyaluronic acid. And I'm like, what? Who? And she's like, it's got 6 to 8 different weights of that molecule, that hyaluronic. So try that. And y'all, like, I have just watched, so inside, just so you know, inside the hydrate and both the collagen is hyaluronic acid. In both of these products, you are getting to help with your bone health and your skin health and your hair health. And it's just been absolutely mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. So I love, if you have been paying retail at your company, we don't pay retail here. Super excited about that. No fees, no transaction fees. I get paid 3 times a month now. Like, I got checks coming in like I've never seen. They're out of Dallas. Like, that's where Limelight, that's where Beauty Control was. My orders come to me sometimes in 2 days. I'm like, what is going on? And I have all the people that are now using this that are on repeat, because if I didn't sell it, I'd be buying it. There's no question there. This is my lifer. Like I have zero pain in my body. I can jump up and down. My neck, I don't have to have 30 different pillows. My shoulder, like it's better. I don't have pain because I sleep. I'm a hip left side sleeper, right side sleeper, whatever. And I'm obsessed with their colors. Yeah, that has some hyaluronic in it too. I'm obsessed with the fact that I have beautiful packaging. Like that is called their Showstopper palette, and they have other things, and they have lots of things coming. Oh, the most exciting thing that's coming is a brow and lash boost any minute now. We're just waiting for it to come in. We don't know when it's coming in, but it is Latisse on steroids, but it's going to cost under $50. But they've all been testing it for a year, and they've all got big brows and eyelashes and all that. But honestly, using the collagen, I've got so many people telling me their hair's coming in, their lashes are coming in, their brows are thicker. I mean, I don't know what's in this stuff. I got to study it better because whatever it is truly impacting people's lives. So those were the main things I wanted to tell you. There's a 45-day money-back guarantee. There's 20% off discount for new clients. So if you would like to try some products, I'm going to come on my next live and do their January, what I like to call a January Amaze box, because it is called a self-care edit, and it's half price. Every month she does a self-care edit, and she creates it with all the best of the best, and she puts it on sale half price, and you can get 10%. I think if you're a new client, you get that extra 20%, and then you can get your 10% subscribe and save, and you can get that special price forever. But another one of my freaky things was she only had one cleanser. I'm like, what's wrong with you? How can you only have one cleanser? That's not possible. Women need more than one cleanser. Well, guess what? It's actually a mask. So like right before this, I was brushing my teeth. I had it on as a mask, and it's also an eye makeup remover. What in the heck? And look, it's got a little strip on the side, so you can actually see when it's going empty. And it's got the writing on the back where I can read it now. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can see it with glasses. It's so good. It's so good. So that was a big thing for me. Their subscribe and save is ridiculous. They get the 10% off, and then they get the free shipping on the $50 or more, but then they get 15% off every time that subscribe and save goes through. So I love that. So all my subscribe and save members are like, they're locked in. They love it. They have a lovely monthly re-rank incentive. Like I think I'm up to $700 or $800, and I'm really helping build my team right now. Like if you come in, my goal is just to help everybody be successful. I have 1 million people that have messaged me that I haven't even been able to get back to. I'm overwhelmed with everything, but I will pop the executive kit, the presidential kit, because you get a free $100 credit with it, and it's the bomb. It's the best thing that we have going. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. Here's what I teach my team to do. You get 30 people on your collagen and your hydrate, and you have $3,000 and your cognitive energy. This is the best thing you're ever going to put in your body. It's going to keep your brain sane. It's just going to keep you in alignment. It's going to keep you from having brain fog, depression, anxiety. People tell me that they wouldn't have made it through the holidays without this. Like I've gotten to experience these products now for 90 days because I was a client in October. I bought everything. I bought everything retail. I didn't just slide in the door and go, here, everybody, let's come out and sell this product. No, I have been using these products for 90 days. So many of my girls last month were like, how can we not use these products? It's like, it's a luxury brand, but it's affordable. It's all European inspired. Yeah, this is the only cleanser, but it's a mask and an eye makeup remover. I'm like, wow, if it's an eye makeup remover, it must be really good for sensitive skin. It's the best I've ever used. And I learned from an esthetician that oils are not the best thing for inflammation on the face. And I feel like a lot of my inflammation is gone, but I think that's also from just using the wellness products. So I created an offer for everyone if you want to try the wellness, and you get the 3-phase. But why not join for free and get yours at 25% off? Because that's what we get, 25% off, okay? We pay wholesale. We don't pay retail anymore. I cannot pay retail ever again. Like when they have a 40% off sale or 30% off sale or whatever, we pay that price, which I freaking love. I'm gonna keep my money if I can. But our back office is called a boutique instead of just our back office. Our back office and our front office are the same thing. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild. So I guess you guys want to know the name of the company now. If you haven't figured it out, because I'm coming to a close now, if you have not figured it out, I'm with a company called Bellamy. And the CEO, her name is Melissa Thompson. Look her up. I'll post a video, so you can watch a video, or I can post the live that I did with her 2 nights ago, where I pretty much interviewed her. She didn't kind of know. I was like, can you just come on and just give us some motivation and inspiration about the company, you know, your vision, what you see for 2025. I mean, my team was just blown away. So I can post that, or I can send that. So, okay, so it's Bellamy. It's Bellamy. And don't freak out, everybody, because if there are people who've had issues with the foundation, this is a brand new foundation. It's the first thing I said. I said, oh, you guys, send me some of that foundation, because everybody said that foundation is no good. Brand new foundation, brand new concealer. Brand new foundation, brand new concealer. Okay? They have everything Beauty, they have everything wellness. Okay, hair care. Where's my hair care? I was just going to show you. Oh, it's over there. I'll talk about it later. Look at my hair. I'm used to paying $60 for my shampoo. Just my shampoo, and now I get my shampoo and conditioner because I get to pay it at wholesale. I want to be a wholesale girl. I get to pay, I pay like $40 for both of them now instead of $70 for one product now. But it's family owned. It's debt free. They have not one investor. I needed to be back with that. When I was with Dick and Ginger with Beauty Control, that was the heart of an entrepreneur. I need to be with an entrepreneur spirit, somebody who's taking risks, and she is taking big risks for us. She is only 7 years old, y'all. This woman has grown this company herself, and she's got so many amazing women here. She's got the leadership team. She's got a comp plan that pays 10% on frontline. I'm looking at it and I'm like, I did look at this 2 years ago. I'm kind of all in this right now because I understand that there's a lot of money that can be made through helping and serving and leading people. And that's my gift. I didn't want to become the bestseller. Like, it doesn't motivate me that I sold 14,000 last month, although I made 6,000 on that. And I can teach you how to do that. Like, anybody can do that because nobody has these products. This is something that's not out there. I know every product out there. I've used every collagen out there. I've used collagen for 5 years. I've used electrolytes. I've got so many electrolytes. I know about my husband's like, can we get rid of all these electrolytes yet? But the fun of the electrolytes is all of this. The business works because of this model, the 4 core and the core plan, which is the core rank in their plan. This is the 4 skincare products. It's a cleanser. It's a booster. You get to pick your booster now. The boosters are all new, but this is the original Aqualamere booster, all loaded with hyaluronic acid. You get to pick this yummy cream that my husband, I think, drinks. And then you get your eye cream, okay? And I have a client saying this eye cream has done more for me than anything because people could get on my site and they could shop and do what they wanted. I wasn't selling it to them yet. I shared it with a few people. I shared it with about 10 customers so I could see, and they thanked me. They thanked me for sharing with them. The shampoo and conditioner, I will tell you, is beautiful. It's salon quality. It's salon quality. So it's just like going to a spa. They have 3 different types. They have for coily hair, if you know what that is, women of color. They have one for a refined, it's for the hair that wants to be clarified. So I got that so I can clarify my hair once a week. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. And it smells like heaven. All of our products are to give you a luxury spa experience. That's what she wanted. It's a very affordable luxury brand that's European inspired. And it's all clinical, and it's all gone through rigorous testing, and every formula is proprietary, every single thing. She started out with these 4 products, and this beautiful woman now has 160 products, and we're about to launch several this month. So this is really exciting. We already know our powder's coming. It's already on the website. It's so finely milled. It's a translucent powder in 3 different colors. So we could all order it today. And when we order it, we get a free $40 beautiful brush. Like, the way she infuses offers, and I'm very close with this woman now. I'm like, you're a genius. Every time I see something, I'm like, you're a genius. Like, whoa. Like, because at one point I thought about starting my own. I'm not going to lie. When Beauty Control closed, my husband was like, our cousin is a this, that, the other. I hear you, Larry Lane. Body wash. We have body wash. I will say this. I'm going to come back on later. I'm coming back on later to talk about all the products, but this is my favorite. For those of you that were show of hands, this is twice the size, and it puts it to shame. And everybody gets 30% off their first order. Or you come along for free, you get 25% off, plus the 10% off, so it's 35% off, so it's like getting a sale. And here's the deal. There's no real minimums over here. There's no, they don't lock you in. If you decide you're not going to order for 6 months, they just roll you right into my client again or 2. And there's no rolling into any orphan accounts, okay? Everything in the company, if I recruit someone and they go inactive, she comes right back as a client, and everybody underneath her comes in as a client of mine. So nobody's left out to go straight to the company. They want the person that brought the person that brought the person that brought the person. I didn't want fees. I didn't want qualified volume, and I wanted products that gave results. And I think that's what I found here. I think I really feel like I have struck gold. I really feel like I've hit the lottery of life, and I feel so honored and so blessed that I get to share this with the world. So whether it's products you want or whether you want to join me on this journey, you can do any other business and do this company. Okay. So if you're doing another business and they're like, no, don't do something. Like, for me, I love the perfume girls. Like, you are the ones who gave me the courage to do this, but I don't really do any fragrance. So that didn't make any sense to me. So it does make sense if you're looking at your numbers and you're crunching your numbers and you're not making enough money to add money, a stream of income. So with just this one product last month, I added, y'all, our team did $85,000 our second month. My check is somewhere around $13,000. I don't know exactly. It might be a little less, it might be a little bit more, but we get paid 3 times a month. So the 3 times a month thing, we've begged for a long time. So everything that I've ever wanted, like I have a bucket list, like a checklist, it's all here. I'm like, why wouldn't I move over? Why wouldn't I align with a company that aligns with my vision? Their top level is their presidential, and that's at 300,000, and I fully intend on getting there this year. Everybody's like, what's your goal for over here? What are you going to do? I'm like, I'm going to be that top person, because they go on those trips. They just got back from Singapore, and I might not make the trip this year to Ireland, but wherever they're going next year, game on. I'm ready for it. So coming to get you, Kristen Vance, I love you. Thank you for allowing me to interrogate you for the entire month of October. I owe you so much, and I'm so grateful for you, and I'm super excited. And yes, now you can tell the world that I am a part of your Bellamy world, and that we are going to do big things together. I love this girl so much. She is my daughter's age by 1 month and making that kind of money. And I'll close with this. I get to leave my business to Jessica. This is my first Willable business I've ever been in, ever. No hoops to jump through. Just go out there, sell this product, share this wellness, help people look better, feel better, whatever you want. You've got wellness, you've got beauty, you've got bath and body. We're going to have the Latisse product. Like, the options are endless for what you can do with this, but it's your decision. You need to look at this is what I did. I looked at my team and all my executive directors. I sat down and I looked at every one of their income, and that we were not growing. And I'm like, is this me? Is this my fault? Am I bad? Am I a bad leader after 37 years in the industry? And like I said, this might be ticking fine for everybody else, but it wasn't for me. My best friend Amanda, who's the best makeup artist here in the city, I let her see the makeup first, and she looked at it and she's like, oh my God, there's no holes in the line. She's like, yes, perfect, let's go. This is great. She put the products on me. So I knew the skincare was amazing because I saw my skin immediately changing. I saw lines and wrinkles plumping that I had never seen plump, and I was like, what is happening? So when you get the kit, you get like $900 worth of all the goodness, and then you get a $100 credit, I believe. I'm hopeful. I think they didn't change that. And then there's a $5,200 Fast Start program, which of course I've earned. You know, it's every month you get a portion of it. So I'm on month 3 now. So I've earned $1,700, and I'll earn another $1,700, but it's stair-stepped. It's really cool. But the kit's amazing. I'll come live later and show you what the presidential kit looks like, and I'll take out everything to show you the smaller kits. And if you just want to sell collagen and hydrate and this amazing cognitive energy, because that's not at a lot of the other companies, come in for free and just build your own kit. You can do that. And I'm at Bellamy.com. Let's see, Bellamy.com/Clear Billings. That's me. Go check out my site if you want me to build you a cart, if you want me to help you. I'm so sorry that I haven't been able to get back with everyone. I've been so overwhelmed by this because I just wanted to make sure I did everything properly for Line Life, for the friends I'm leaving behind, for all the 80 women that are with me over here in Bellamy already, for the thousands of women that I know we're going to change lives. I also can see all of the carts going on, so I can see every subscription. I can look at my numbers and see exactly what we have go through based on how many subscriptions from last month should roll over to this month, and it's wild. I can see when people abandon carts because Scott, the president, the wife to beautiful Melissa, is the president, and he owns his own Fortune 500 company, which is a tech company. He created something miraculous. We have widgets everywhere. I can see everything. Oh, 5 trips. They messaged me the first month in, and they were like, you just selling your little bag of collagen? Did you realize you just earned a trip to Mexico? I was like, no, I didn't realize that. We can earn our trip to conference, which our conference this year is in San Diego. I'm so stinking excited. I can't believe this is happening. Like, what is happening? I'm so honored. And I thank you guys so much. You guys have supported me. I can be who I was without all of you. You guys have supported me in the last 90 days, big time, enjoying buying the collagen and the hydrate. So I hope you're loving it as much as I am. I hope you know how grateful I am. I hope you know that I'm just going to be doing the same thing, just with a different line. You know, that's all. Same thing, different line, different things to talk about. But I'm so honored to be running with a company that is, her goal this year is to double their brand. And I'm like, let's go, let's double together. And I can't wait. I can't look at one message because you guys know I can't focus. So I will come back and I will answer every message. But if you want more info on how to join, put join. If you want more info on product, just put product and I will send you a link, or I will send you the information on joining. Like I said, I'll do later on this afternoon, as soon as I get time here and get things back organized, I will come on and I will pop my box, the presidential box. You're gonna die, and everything is packaged so beautifully here. And they had the 12 days of Bellamy where we got so many free things, and we've already experienced 2 sales that they've done. Everything is very strategic here, and I love that. I love this self-care edit, which is $300 worth of products for $150. So here I am. And it's so funny because I'm a Bellamy girl now, and I'm calling my team the Legacy team, the Bella Legacy sisters, or the Bella Legacy tribe. I can't decide, because this is legacy money. When you can leave money to your family and you can leave behind what you've created, that is how you create a legacy. So yes, do the crunching, do the numbers. I sat down with Amanda and I looked at her numbers and I'm like, where are we now? Where were we a year ago? And she was making less money and she was doing the same volume. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, and I don't understand it. I don't have to understand it. I just know that you're worth more, and she's already making more. I just wanted to replace a $10,000 income. That's all I wanted. And that, I know I far surpassed that in December. And I didn't expect to. I was going to build 5,000 for a long time. I told Lane, as long as I have 5, I can do what I want to do. I can spend my money the way I want to. But I didn't dream I would make like 13 or 14. I didn't dream I would sell $14,000 worth of 1, 2, 3 products that are powders that taste amazing, that are like a fruity beverage on the beach. I feel like I get a cocktail every day. Like, there's so many collagens that taste so bad. This collagen is like drinking like a miracle drink. Like, it tastes good. Like, you know how you get the chalky taste or the aftertaste or whatever. None of that. Like, she created this for weight management. She created it for hair, skin, nails, joints, body, everything you can imagine. 4 vitamin Bs. There's everything that you need to sleep in here. I'm super excited. And like I said, the first person that tried the products was my son. My first box came in October because I had all samples from Kristen. She sent me a nice box of samples. And my son came in, or he was leaving, and my box came. And I was like, hey, I go, will you sit down with me? And will you try this? And it was the cutest thing. I'll post the picture that he sent to me 2 nights ago. Like, I love this kid so much. But this is what he said, because this is when I was just letting, like, I hadn't even really tried everything yet, and I had full-size products, and I was letting him try this hyaluronic, like, this is a hyaluronic collagen mask. This is one of those disposable sheet masks, but you can use it for like a week. We did that over him. We did the cleanser. We did the baobab oil. The baobab oil runs free in all their products. That's from the Tree of Life. That's the baobab oil. It's kind of a little heavier than 1 drop, but not as heavy as the due date. Not that heavy. But that's one of my favorite products. I love it, love it, love it. But it was so funny because we get through, I've done everything. He's been very quiet. And I'm like, so what'd you think? He goes, can I buy it now? And I said, no, I'm not a person yet. I haven't joined. This is in the middle of October. I was like, I haven't joined. And he goes, but I want to buy it. And I'm like, but why? Tell me why you want to buy it. He goes, Mom, he goes, this feels like a spa. He said, and he's 30 years old. He uses good stuff. He's like, my skin is all tingly. He said, I feel it working. It's like cool. And it just, he goes, I can just feel it. And of course, he was my very first customer. So I'm just so stinking excited. And my daughter, who's bougie and picky, she, for the first time, is using these 2 things. I'm like, you better use the stuff, because you're going to actually own my business one day. Because that's what this business should be about, right? How can we leave it to her? Why do I want to build something for 30 years and then just leave it to the air? No, I don't think so. But this was a tough decision. I want you guys to know this was not an easy decision, because I don't like walking away from anything. So I just want you to know that I have studied plans. I have studied product. I have used product, and you can see now the result of the product. I have everything on. I love. The one thing that I struggled with Limelight was the foundation, because my clients, if they didn't have the right hydration on their skin, they couldn't use it because it would crease into their lines and wrinkles. It's a professional makeup, right? It's for use of, professionals. And that was another problem. I always felt like, gosh, I'm not a professional. I don't know. I just love the everyday women that are doing this. Like, I love my makeup artist over there, but I'm not a makeup artist. I never will be. I'm an everyday woman who just wants to use products that work, that are good, that have color payoff. Like, look at this. This is their color freeze. Their color freeze. Their colors that stay on all day. I mean, everything they make, all the colors, the pencils, all the things I'm obsessed with. everything is just like 5-star, it's first class. And I'm just I'm excited and I'm scared all at the same time because I don't like change. You guys might like change, but I do not like change. But I know that this will go down in history as the best decision because I didn't get to make this decision with Beauty Control. When they closed down, I had to find something fast for my team, for my clients, and I'm so grateful that I found Lime Life. It was perfect middle ground. But what I found is women need more hydration and moisture, and that's why we all loved that Duolab. And now I have these beautiful 4 boosters. I have 4 stinking boosters, and these are all brand new this month. You've got hyaluronic, there's a vitamin C, there's a niacinamide, and a retinol. And these are all like patented. You will never see these ingredients. The delivery systems are patented. You're not ever going to see anything like this again. So anyway, all right, I've talked enough. I love you guys. I can't wait to go back and read all your comments. Thank you for your blessing. Thank you for your prayer. If you're a client, you just got my newsletter. So thank you. As I told you, thank you. I want to bring you the best of the best. That's all. That's why I had to go. That's why I had to resign. If you find something better that you can serve more people with, and let me tell you, I got a ton of men that are using collagen, hydrate, and they are like people who had knee surgery and their knees are stronger. I mean, I'm hearing so many great stories from the men. Their hair is growing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I never dreamed I would have men as clients. But what's so crazy is just orders just tick in the middle of the night. They just tick in on their own. I haven't had to work really hard. Month 1, I worked hard getting everybody started and familiar, but you can follow my trail for the last 2 months. I haven't done a lot of lives. I haven't done a lot of posts. And everything I've sold is pretty much from you guys on Facebook. So thank you. Thank you. I never felt popular on Facebook. Not that I felt popular, but I feel like I'm an influencer now. I'm an influencer in my own little circle, right? We can all be an influencer. And that's what I love about this. You can do this too. You can be an influencer in your own circle. You don't have to worry about, I don't know anybody. Who would I sell that stuff to? Everybody who has pain. And that's the question I ask people. Like, if you're out there and you've had a pain relief, tell me. I would love for you to share here, like, what pain has it relieved for you? Because that will help other people see what it could possibly do for them. And if I can die knowing that I serve the world in that kind of way, listen, my life is complete. Like, I always felt like it was complete because I fell into this industry when I was 21 and I figured it out when it was hard. But this will always go down as it will always be the hardest thing I did because I had to take that courage to take that first step to say, I'm not satisfied. I want more. I want to help more people. And rip the Band-Aid. And so after 2 months of being here, I knew I couldn't play both sides of the fence. So I hope you understand. I hope all my Lime Life sisters know I'm going to be supporting you. I'm going to be rooting you on. I'm so proud of all you, all the girls that went to the other company. I'm already supporting you and rooting you guys on. Like, we can all be successful. We can all be successful. And that's what I want for everyone. My 2025 wish for everyone is success and joy and happiness. But I will ask you to ask the hard questions to yourself. Are you moving in your business? Are you promoting leaders? Oh, I got all kinds of new leaders over here. Executive director is nothing over here. And their core rank is director. Director is 3,000. That is their sweet spot. So instead of recognizing everyone at the top, everyone at the director level feels like they're at the top. And like I said, if you're serious, I'll send you the Zoom that she did with me because she explains all this. And it's like, wow, it's a whole different world when you're not looking to get to the top. You're just looking to get to director and then help everyone else get to director. That is where the sweet spot is in this business. $3,000, and you can do it by yourself, or you can do it with your team, and that's where you make 40% when you do it by yourself. And then it's just, and you get we have reoccurring bonuses every single month. So, all right, that's it. That's all I got. I love you guys. I'm going to come back and read through every single message that you had. If you've had results with any of these wellness products, please post them. I love you for that. That helps me get the word out to more people. And I'm just so honored that I get to do something that I'm passionate about with people that are stronger and better and that I can learn from, that are amazing out in the world, that are doing this brand. And I can't wait to meet you all. I earned a retreat. So I'm going to my first retreat. I get to go to a retreat. And I'm just going to sit there, Kristen Vance, and I'll be like, okay, teach me, train me, show me how to do this. Because honestly, I'm just a girl who just loves to serve. I'm just a girl who loves to make beautiful relationships and have fun. And you guys know, if you go with me anywhere, we're going to have some fun. And I think a lot of our girls are in that retreat. So I'm super excited for that in February. And then, of course, earning the trip to Mexico and then going to San Diego. I like to travel, and I like to travel with close friends. So I can't wait to hear from all of you what you might be interested in, how I can serve you, or if you're just supporting me or you have supported me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, because when I think about how I've been able to do this business and grow, it's because all of you had faith in me. So thank you. Mwah. I love you so much. And I'll be on in a few hours, so watch for me. Bye, everyone. Let me know what questions you have. Message me. Please message me if you have questions. All right, guys. Bye.